But what they never did was actually plan for an eventuality where cases would rise. You know, like in the winter months when people are indoors, they didn't have a plan. They executed nothing. So now every state wants some, but they're nowhere to be found because Joe Biden is in charge and he doesn't know what he's doing.
Byron Donalds, who's a great congressman, was on with, I believe, Tucker last night or the night before, whatever it was. Byron Donalds, really good man. I know Byron and his wife. They're fantastic. His wife's a big advocate for school choice, by the way, too. His wife, Erica, she's fantastic. He was on and he was talking about this really dreadful, disgusting decision by the Biden administration to take custody of the monoclonal antibody supply. Why is it dreadful? Because the federal government can't manage its way out of a wet paper bag. They did it for a reason. It appears one of the reasons they did it is because they wanted custody of it. Now, Ron DeSantis and some of the Republican legislators in Florida are claiming that the federal government isn't equitably distributing monoclonal antibodies to the states. These things can save your life. If this is in fact true, the Biden administration may be getting people killed. And Byron Donalds, congressman from Florida, is pretty pissed about it. Here he is on Tucker Carlson talking about just this. Check this out.
But let's get down to the fact of the matter. Ron DeSantis is the first governor that actually used monoclonal antibodies with Regeneron in our state. The federal government mocked him when he wanted to unleash them. Then they found out it actually worked. And then they had to stop Florida and other states in the South from getting them. But what they never did was actually plan for an eventuality where cases would rise. You know, like in the winter months when people are indoors, they didn't have a plan. They executed nothing. So now every state wants some, but they're nowhere to be found because Joe Biden is in charge and he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yep. Oh, wow. They just announced it. Okay, sorry. This just happened. Like, as on the show, this is really cool. Hold on one second.
Nah.
So, Matt Kors, he does some stock analysis and crypto analysis. He was a pretty famous YouTuber. Matt Kors, Kohrs. Also one of their lead super chat guys and Patreon guys. Announced breaking on Rumble. This is fantastic. I can't believe it. Talking about fracturing. It's happened right now. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't sure when the release would go out. He is now moving over to Rumble and Locals as his main platform. I told you, folks, it's happening. Fracture's happening right now. Sorry, didn't mean to get distracted, but that's huge news. He's a huge name over there. Their Super Chats feature on YouTube, we're now pulling him over to Rumble, where you can do Rumble rants, which is our equivalent of Super Chats. It's going to be awesome. But Donalds is talking about it right there, this manipulation of the monoclonal antibody supply. Ladies and gentlemen, I was very sick with coronavirus, very sick. Not a sob story. A lot of you get sick for a lot of reasons. Some of you are sick right now, and I wish you health. And no matter what your politics, it doesn't matter to me. I hope you get better. But I'm telling you, I had a really nasty case of coronavirus. Can I show you this? I hate to do this during the show because sometimes it doesn't come up right away. But I want to show you this in case you think I'm messing with you here. I know I've shown it before, but this is I wear that Aura ring. It's a biosensor ring. Here it is. Right
Uh-huh.
It measures your heart rate, your body temperature. I don't have it on now. I wear it to sleep at night. But it's OURA. They're not a sponsor or anything like that, but I like the ring. It's pretty good. They give you a readiness score from 1 to 100. I usually get a readiness score for the day. Readiness, it measures your physical readiness, your heart rate, what your sleep was, and everything like that. I usually get a readiness score between like 85 and 95, which is pretty good because I sleep good. I take care of myself. The night I was sick with coronavirus, that Saturday night into Sunday morning, I woke up the next morning. This was my readiness score. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry.
34?
It was a 34.
Yeah.
You can see that?
Yeah.
My heart, look at this. My resting heart rate, you probably can't see that, was a 70 while I was sleeping. My resting heart rate is usually a 48. My body temperature, +5. I had 103 plus fever. And my heart rate variability was 12. 12. That's like someone with heart disease. That's how sick I was. I never missed work on Monday. That was Saturday night into Sunday. I didn't even miss a day of work. I was back to work on Monday with my podcast. I got the monoclonal antibodies. I took ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, a Z-Pack, fenofibrate, vitamin D, zinc, quercetin. By Monday, I was fine. It's an anecdote. It's just my story. Can't attribute that to anyone else. I was under a doctor's care at the time. Monoclonal antibodies. Yet Joe Biden's got custody of them.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.